Yo, what's up, boys, and welcome to my first trade recap here on this YouTube channel. I've posted psychology videos about my trading journey, but this is the first time that I'm making an actual trade recap and my first post for YouTube, because I usually post them on TikTok and Instagram Reels, but I recently decided to just take a break from posting on social media and kind of just documenting everything here on YouTube instead. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm gonna go over the trade that I took today on my eval. I have a top step eval that I have been trading on for the last month, and I still haven't passed it, but it's all good. So yeah, today I took this long right here. It was a reversal trade. So coming into the market, let's go back to market open. So we opened all the way up here, right? And I actually got on the charts a little bit late. I got on the charts like at 8:40ish. So I mean, either way, there was no good setup for me because we had this bearish 4 hour. We were inside this bearish 4 hour right here. And if we go to the 4 hour, the last candle barely closed there, and we were still in that 4 hour candle, which closed until like 9 a.m. So we were still respecting bearish gaps. And then also notice we had bullish gaps right here. We had one right here, now we're FEG, and then we had three down here that were not filled. So coming into the market, kind of wanted to see us sweep London low, which we had right here. So we had London low here, and then we also had this 1 hour gap right here. So I was kind of just waiting to find a reversal, since there were no A+ setups to go short for me, because we were inside of a 4 hour gap, but we were also inside of that 1 hour bullish gap. So I kind of just waited to see what price wanted to do, and we ended up inversing that 1 hour, kind of telling me that we want to keep going bearish, and we did. So at that point, I was looking for a continuation into this 15-minute. So I was kind of looking for a sweep and then coming back to this 15 continuation. But I saw a better setup, and I actually caught the reversal to that 15-minute gap. So if we go to the 15-minute, I marked out my 15-minute FEG right there, and we were sitting inside of 1 hour gaps at that time. So I'm looking at ES at the same time. If you trade nasdaq, you should be looking at the ES at the same time while trading nasdaq, because what you're gonna want to look for are SMTs, smart money tools, which indicates a reversal. So that's what I spotted. We were sitting inside of two 1 hour bullish gaps, meaning there could be possible signs for a reversal targeting that 15-minute unfilled gap, which was what I saw. We created an SMT at 940 right here. We go to ES. I'll go to the 5-minute. You see how in ES we never swept this low? That's an SMT. That's the 12:35 candle, and that's the 1:05 p.m. candle. Wait, my mistake. It's right here. So yeah, either way, we didn't sweep that low right there that we had. And that's an SMT, because on NQ we actually swept it, but on ES we didn't. So that's indicating potential reversal in the market. So that's what I saw. I saw an S&T get created, and the only thing I was looking for right there was to trade into a IFEG. I was just simply waiting for a IFEG setup to happen after the S&T. We made that S&T. I spotted 2 1-minute gaps right here from the manipulation leg. That's what you want to trade into. Whenever you want to enter on displacement for IFEG, you want to use the gaps from the manipulation leg. This is the manipulation leg right here, the last move that we made. And we had 2 1-hour gaps right here. I mean, not hour gaps. 2 1-minute gaps right here. But you always want to scale into the higher time frames, and that's what I did. So on the 2-minute, we had this gap right here. I'm gonna mark it out. I don't have it marked out, but we had this 2-minute gap right here that I was waiting for it to get inverse, right? But then we had this big candle right here. Big candle, which would have gave me a trash entry, because like if I placed my entry right here, my stop would have been all the way down here. That would have been like a 1-to-1 ratio, which is it's not bad, right? But there's always going to be a better opportunity to enter off of like what I'm about to show y'all right now, because I usually do trade I trade by entering off IFEGs, but this time I didn't, so because the entry would have been really bad, and that's not the trade that I took. So I kind of just waited, and that's what we have to do. We have to wait and be patient and see if there are other confluences that could give you the best entry. So that's what I did. We had a change in the state of delivery right here, telling us we're about to move into a bullish trend. And we had the S&T, so I was pretty confident, and we were delivering off of a 1-hour gap, so I was super confident in this trade. So we had a change in the state of delivery. I went to the highest time frame to spot any FEGs, and I spotted this 2-minute FEG. So I wanted to see that get respected, which it did. We respected it. So I went to a lower time frame. I went back to the 1-minute. We had a 1-minute gap right here. We had a 1-minute gap that was created right here. So I simply just waited for that to get inverse, because if we still wanted to go bullish, we would have disrespected any bearish confluences. So I entered off of that 1-minute FEG. After inversing it, I set my stops underneath this protected low, because we respected that 2-minute gap, and I was very bullish, and all these confluences gave me A++ setup, because there's no way we have an S&T delivering out of a 1 hour with a change in the state of delivery respecting a 2-minute bullish gap. That's enough confluences for you to get into a trade. So I entered right there, going break even at this high, and yeah, setting my stops down here, giving me a 2.35 RR, which is pretty good. And yeah, my target was that unfilled 15-minute gap, and we were also inside of a 9:50 to 10:10 macro time, which was perfect. So this trade was like an A+++, bro. And yeah, so that was the trade I took today, and we're gonna go to the top step so I can show you how to prove 1.1K today. And I'm also gonna show you my monthly calendar. This is my monthly calendar. I have not been able to pass an eval, which is okay, because I'm like 7-8 months into this day trading journey, which is pretty good, you know, but I've been following my rules more. And yeah, this trade from last Friday, I could have avoided that trade, but still took it, and it's alright. I mean, the thing that I'm trying to do right now is just follow my rules, risk 500 per trade, which I've been doing, except this day. I don't know what happened that day. Probably trading very emotionally, but yeah. Yeah, guys, this is a trade recap of today, and hope y'all enjoyed it. Subscribe and like if you want to keep seeing these trade recaps. And yeah, guys, peace.